Welcome to Divine Readz daily reading for the collective. I laid the cards down, meditated on them, kind of went over them. Really excited about the messages that came through today. So I'm just going to get right into it, and I'm going to give you the overall energy for what I got. Universe, TikTok, spread your wings, and the High Priestess. And so universe and TikTok automatically give me divine timing, all things happening when they are destined to, when they're supposed to, when it will benefit you the greatest, right? Teach you the most lessons. Spreading your wings. Reads, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. And this may have something to do with something that you've learned, something that you know, something that you know intuitively, right? This could even speak to some sort of like divinity in terms of you gaining knowledge, in terms of your spirituality, in terms of any gifts that you might be receiving from spirit, right? This could even be like divine feminine energy or divine masculine energy, right? And so that's the overall energy for this reading. It spread your wings is also giving me having to do with some sort of movement or growth, maybe a physical move, a spiritual move, but it's a move toward something positive. Now, for the recent past position, I got partnerships and alliances, a leg up, peace, and the Six of Cups. So maybe in the recent past, there was some sort of coming together. Okay, so if this is like a business or work relationship, or you working with someone, coming together with someone to get some sort of assistance, help, right? A leg up. Maybe the partnership itself or the agreement, whatever you guys came to terms with, provided some sort of peace. But the card reads that peace comes from remembering that only love is real. And so with the Six of Cups, it may be that you have come back into alliances with someone from your past. This could be a past love. This could be someone from a previous life. But there's some sort of harmonious energy that came from a partnership, an agreement, a meeting, something very positive, right? And it kind of moved you into a more peaceful place. This could be emotionally peaceful, mentally peaceful, financially something may have gotten better. Okay, so I'm going to move into current position, trapped in fear. I got yin. I also got leadership. And then I got the Four of Pentacles. And so as I was kind of going through the cards, trying to put together this message, right? I was reading it and I was like, trapped in fear and yin. So I did officially look up yin just to see by definition what it represents, right? And so the yin is the female energy. It's the feminine energy. And so the leadership card reads, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. And so someone may be afraid to fully tap into their feminine energy, right? To allow themselves maybe to be vulnerable, to allow themselves to fully embrace the divine feminine journey. This could be that Someone is afraid to allow a woman to lead in some sort of role, right? And so this person, you or them, may be holding back, right? Holding back, trying to protect themselves, or just the feeling of not fully ready to release or embrace, maybe being a little bit defensive or guarded, right? It could also be that you may feel like if you allow this leadership to take place, right? If you are not the yin in this scenario, if you are not the feminine energy needing to take on the leadership role, it could be that you feel like allowing this person to take leadership is going to take something away from you. And so you're not really ready to give over leadership to this person. Okay? I do want to pull an extra card for this placement and see what is the fear. Spirit, please tell us what is the fear. Empress. Wow. So bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. And I know the lighting is a little bit off. This is just, it's more productive for me at this moment. So I'm kind of doing it in a dimmer light with the candles. But the Empress card kind of doubles down on the idea that this is about either the divine feminine coming into a divine feminine energy, releasing fears in order to move into the divine feminine energy. And this could also be that this is a new beginning, right? Something new, a new project, and the woman is lead role, and you're needing to follow, okay? Follow this Empress, follow this feminine energy or this woman, okay, into something that is going to be positive, okay? The Ace of Wands is a brand new passionate beginning, okay? And so there's nothing that I see other than your fear that says that this isn't something that you benefit from, okay? And so work on releasing those fears, getting out of your head, okay? Fear that something is going to be taken from you or that there's going to be a loss because of this, okay? You don't have to hold on so tightly. Release the reins a little bit and allow spirit to take over. Allow God to lead you where it is you're trying to go, okay? Because right now it feels like you're being stubborn, okay? Somebody's being stubborn. So let's try to get out of the stubborn energy, and then we'll go ahead and move into the subconscious. So what we're not talking about right now: stand your ground, fork in the road, healthy lifestyle, and again, the High Priestess. There are multiple High Priestess cards. I think there's just 2 in this deck, but there is definitely more than one. Stand your ground, being strong, being victorious, standing firm in your beliefs, how you feel. I'm getting like morality, right? Fork in the road is basically a decision, right? There's different paths that can be taken. Okay, this is about choices and decisions. The healthy lifestyle card, it reads: eat a beautiful diet, get adequate sleep, exercise regularly for optimal health. But I feel like this is more about making decisions that are healthiest for you, making decisions that are for your best interests, right? And this could be in regards to, again, High Priestess energy. So divine feminine energy. This could be something intuitive. This could have something to do with something that you have learned. In the back of your mind, there could be health concerns that you are dealing with and going through, and you're needing to make some sort of decisions about your lifestyle and things that you do in your daily life, whether this is eating, drinking, sleeping, um, the type of people that you surround yourself with and how they may or may not be supportive to the way that you need to take care of yourself right now. And so this is what you're not discussing. And so we just want to make sure that we highlight at this time, it is important for you to at least start figuring out what it is that'll be the healthiest for you. I feel like intuitively you already kind of know, you have an idea. And so it may be time to start putting those thoughts into action. Okay. What's blocking right now? Hope, co-create, teaching and learning, and then the Three of Pentacles. And so you may lack some hope right now. You may be a little, again, fearful that things aren't going to go well, that things aren't going to turn out well in whatever this situation is. I feel like co-create is talking about working with someone else, working with another person, working with spirit, with God, with your angels and your way showers, right? But the idea of not doing this on your own, okay? Not doing this by yourself. This isn't something that you can do on your own. And so that may cause some reluctancies for you because you may not be a very trusting person in terms of whatever this is and how serious this is for you. Teaching and learning says keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. And so in conjunction with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like there's something that someone has to teach you. They have something for you. They have some sort of knowledge that you will benefit from. Okay. And once you get this knowledge from them, this is something that you're going to be able to pass on to others. And if this has anything to do with the divine feminine journey, this could be in direct correlation to how you do your light work, gaining your assignment, so to speak, right? Figuring out what your purpose is. Okay, so going in to get that. This could also be that you are fearful that you're not capable or not ready for whatever this is for you. And so I want you again to release those fears, to know that you are capable. All you have to do is open yourself up to the possibility that you are great, right? Believing in yourself, right? Loving yourself, accepting yourself, understanding who you are and what it is that you have to offer, and knowing that you are important, that you are needed, that you do serve a purpose, right? And so I'm going to pull another card for the hope, co-create, teaching and learning, and the Three of Pentacles, and let's just see what we get. King of Pentacles. So this is whatever this is, right? This blockage here for you, being afraid, is going to provide some sort of stability for you. This is going to be what helps you in terms of making you more grounded, making you more financially stable, allowing you to help provide and take care of others. It's going to help you build a solid foundation here with the Eight of Pentacles, and it's probably going to prepare you for something something that you've been wishing for, something that you may have been praying for, hoping for. You've been thinking about it, but it hasn't come to fruition yet. And so the reason is because you're not releasing complete and total faith, right, for this. And so that's where we're wanting to go. Okay? So consciously we've got solitude, round and round, clairaudience, and the Seven of Cups. And so solitude for me is about very much so being alone, right? But praying, meditating, um, looking around you, looking at your life, looking at your choices and decisions, maybe going back through or over some past experiences and things and trying to figure out if how those foundations were built. Were those solid foundations? If they were not, what were the things that caused them to not be solid, to not be grounded, right? Possible tower moments in your life, things that have happened that were big, huge shakeups, big, huge changes in your life, right? Some really key points in your life that have brung you to where you are, right? The music just changed. it it does kind of speak to me about, again, learning, right? Paying attention, but not just learning, but also then creating some sort of future for yourself. Because if I can try and show you, she's holding a book, and on one side of the book there's writing here, but on the other side the pages are blank. And so these blank pages here is the opportunity for you now to create something new, right? And so round and round is just representation of cycles for me, right? And so there's something or some things that you recognize as either behavior, situations, circumstances that keep coming around for you. Those things that keep happening. It's like this lesson that you haven't learned, and because you haven't learned it yet, it keeps happening. And it may change forms. It may change, the characters who are involved, the circumstances in which this thing keeps coming up may change. But the lesson itself that you are not learning is the same. And clairaudience speaks to notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. And so it could be that people have been talking to you. Maybe this came up in a conversation recently for you. And it kind of triggered something in your head to think about, well, hey, this does always happen, and I do always end up in this situation. And what is it that I've done or that I'm doing that I can do differently going forward to try and protect myself from this happening again? What is it that I haven't learned about these circumstances that allow me to keep ending up in these circumstances, right? But clairaudience also speaks to intuition, right? High priestess energy. And so are you listening to your higher self? Are you moving in your higher energy? Are you moving in an energy of light? All right, so 7 of Cups. This could have something to do with illusions. It could have something to do with choices and decisions. Maybe you've been doing things that look good, but don't necessarily feel good. Okay? And so I want you to pay attention to those things that you, those decisions that you may be making, that have more to do with how it looks rather than if it's in your best interest, right? So that could be anything. It could be that a lot of your decisions are based on what other people will think. It could be that a lot of your decisions are based on how it translates on social media, how it makes you look in comparison to other people, right? Keeping up with the Joneses sort of energy. Wanting to seem like you're doing better than you actually are, or just not being honest with yourself about how you really feel, right? Or what you really want to do, but allowing or having allowed other people in the past to make decisions for you. Six of Swords. So moving away from that energy, moving into a place of individuality. Okay? Soaring, flying, moving forward. Okay? That's where you are right now. where you're going to be in the near future. I have balance. I have time to go. And I have the Seven of Swords. And so in the balance card, it shows kind of like elements of the magician, right? Having everything that you need at your will to manifest your desires, to manifest what it is that you want, right? This is also like angelic presence, having guides here, right? Being guided. There's also an 11 here, okay? Balanced energy, temperance. Time to go is really just signifying that there's some movement that needs to be made, and wherever you are, wherever you've been, you're leaving that place, okay? But you're leaving that place a more balanced individual. You're leaving that place better. This is a path that is set for you. It's not you just running off into the wilderness trying to find your way. This is you being guided to go somewhere very specific for you at this time. Victory says your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith, okay? Having faith, knowing that whatever these movements are, what you're being guided to do is for you, and it is for your betterment. This is something that is positive. Again, angel wings, okay? And the Seven of Swords doesn't feel sneaky to me. In this case, in this scenario, I'm feeling like the Seven of Swords is just reminding you to make proper plans, plan, plot, strategize, right? So be strategic in your movements. Think this out fully. Don't just go running off into the wilderness all willy-nilly, but really make a plan. Set some goals. You may be leaving someone or something behind, but it's not in a malicious way. It's just that you need to go and do this. You have to do this for yourself. This is something that you have to do. And it may be something that you have to do alone at some point, okay? So it may also be like this person that you've been engaging with, this person that you've gone into partnership or made this agreement and alliance with, right? This person is going to teach you. You're going to learn some lessons from this person. And at some point, there's going to come a time where you're going to have to take what they have taught you, all right, what you have learned, and you're going to have to apply that to yourself, right? And you're going to have to go into a hermit mode, all right, to do some real reflecting, to do some real self-work, self-healing, some real self-love. And it's not a slight to this person, to this other person. It is a thank you to them for providing you with the tools that you needed to succeed, okay? Those tools from the balance card. And it's going into hermit mode, and it's going in to illuminate some things about yourself, okay? And again, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. And so I'm really optimistic for you. This is very positive, especially for a collective daily read. But I was really guided to do this one this morning, so I hope it resonates. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel. And I'm just going to pull one spirit card with the crazy sexy love notes and see if we can get a message to tap off the reading. And then I'll let you guys go. The cards are really flying out right now. I really don't know why, but I'm going to give it a couple more shuffles. Put it back in order. All right. I've got listen to your body, right? Listen to your body says no matter how bad we feel, our bodies are always working on our behalf to create health and vitality. Meet your body halfway by acting on the messages it sends you. Whether it's a whisper or a roar, don't ignore what you hear. Listen to your body. It wants the best for you. And when I was picking up the cards, I picked up 2 by accident. I put 1 back, but I'm going to put that one up because that one also said listen. Okay, and this one says, are you talking more than you're listening? Do you finish people's sentences for them? It says, shh. True connection is about how we make people feel and whether or not we're being open and present. Life is communicating with you, dear one. An important message is trying to get through. Let go of your fear of not being heard. You'll get your chance. For now, listen. For now, listen. And so 2 cards speaking to listening. One is listening to your body. One is listening to others. Someone may be trying to communicate with you. They may be trying to teach you something that you are not fully hearing because you're trying to talk or you're trying to prepare your reply or your response, which means you aren't really taking in the lessons. And so that's what we want to work on. We want to work on listening to ourselves, our bodies, our intuitions, and listening to people whom we trust, who are knowledgeable, who are wise in the areas in which we seek enlightenment. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your views. Enjoy. Love you. Bye.